If you're a beginner at using a smoker, especially a pellet smoker, the internet makes it too complicated. I'm going to show you an easy way. We're going to do St. Louis cut spare ribs, 5 hours, unwrapped, 250 degrees, and it's easy. Take the ribs out of the pack, over the sink, rinse the blood and gunk off of them, put them on a baking sheet and blot them dry. Turn it over so the membrane is up and work a butter knife in like I'm doing here from the end to get it started. Just wiggle it around. Follow down the bone and just pry it and start lifting up to get it started at one end coming off. Grab yourself a dish towel so you can get a hold of it, even it's slippery even with the rubber gloves on, and just peel it and hold down on the ribs as you're peeling it. St. Louis cut is actually a spare rib that's been trimmed. Some are trimmed better than others. I've got this extra flap of meat on the bottom that I don't want on there. Got a boning knife. I'm just following it down as close as I can, get rid of it. And then this piece on the end, people call it the chef snack. There's no bones in it, so I'm just gonna cut it off, square it off. I'm still gonna chuck it in the smoker. It's gonna be done an hour faster than the ribs. That's the chef snack. Pick your favorite seasoning, doesn't matter what it is, and put lots of it on there. It does stick without a binder. You don't need to be a scientist. Even after I blotted it dry, it's still gonna stick. Don't forget to season your chef snack portion. I'm a believer of using a water tray. I've already turned on the smoker to 250 to get it ready. Make sure my grates are clean. I use 2 small aluminum pans in case one leaks so the water stays in there. When you get them all seasoned up, throw them in the smoker. I got a big smoker, so there's plenty of room. There's my chef snacks. Like I said, 5 hours unwrapped, 250 degrees. Spare ribs only. Baby backs are too small. They won't be able to handle that much heat and that long. Okay, another thing everybody talks about is the 3-2-1 method. I agree with a lot of people who are professionals that that is too long. It makes them mushy, and it's too high of a temperature. 6 hours at 225, I feel overcooks. You're eating baby food consistency. I want a little bit of chew with my ribs, but they're still tender. Get yourself a spray bottle and put some apple juice in it, or apple cider vinegar, or in this case, Mott's apple white grape, because that's what they had. And this way, when I have the small bottles, I don't buy the big jug. And if I don't do ribs again for another 2 months, I don't have to go buy a whole nother jug because it expired in my refrigerator. As always, when cooking with fire, crack a beer. Highly recommended. No product placement in this video. I'm not big enough for endorsements. After you put the ribs in, set a timer for 1 hour. Give them time to develop some bark, and then spritz them. I forgot to mention, when you're choosing your dry rub, don't use one that has a lot of sugar in it because that will burn, and these are unwrapped at 250 degrees and you don't want that burning. So use a lower sugar content dry rub.